Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So finally an annoying, awful, no good, very bad Alliance War season has ended, and it's time to take a look at the rewards and for me to tell you exactly how it did, because this season for us in New Nation was actually a bit different. I was planning to restart my Alliance War videos, but as an alliance, we collectively decided that we're kind of going to be taking this season half easy and then half competing, with the idea that we're going to, just play casually without any war plans on or major boosting in the first half of the season, unless we definitely see that, opponents are doing the same and we can win the war. And then we're going to try for the last few wars towards the end of the season. And it kind of worked, which is the weirdest thing, because we were already fully prepared to finish somewhere in like Plat 1 or Plat 2, but we actually ended up finishing in Masters. So we did not make Masters top 10, which would be ridiculous, but we did make it to the Masters bracket with kind of like half chillaxed season. Obviously, the main reason for that is that there were a lot of other alliances who are doing the same thing. So we're going to claim everything here. I need to select. I think we're kind of pretty safe picking some Mystic Catalysts now. Mystic and Mutant, I think overall are the ones that I need the most. But back to the point. Oh, right, we can get some of these things. Oh, whatever. I think I have everything from the base pools. Right, let's just grab all of the nexuses, and that is unfortunately also going to be the only thing that I can open, which I will try, but I'll show you guys our war history as well. So let's just, these are going to be annoying. We need to claim tier 5. I have 16 mutant tier 5s? Jesus Christ. Okay, we definitely need some mystic ones then as well. That's fine. And tier 5s are just a dime a dozen now. Need to claim daily crystals too. How many of these things? Okay, finally we're done. Right. So, first of all, congratulations, obviously, to all of the alliances that did manage to get into the top. So, GT40, Salty, and Nefty. Very well played to all of them. But take a look at our history. We actually kind of went on a fairly good streak, but most of those wars were, no tier 1 alliance should be dying 30 if they're trying. So clearly our opponents here weren't really trying. And then if we go up against locks, I think this one, 22 again. So here I don't think they were trying particularly hard either. Then we have 14-6. This is kind of closer against DSVG. Against Legion, we had 14-9. And against XK9, they whooped us. But again, we in that war didn't try, so we died 24. And that was this pretty much entire season. Here we have our opponents dying 126 times. They're clearly not playing Alliance War. And that obviously is the direct result of the Alliance War meta and people evaluating, rewards versus effort investment, especially when the game's getting more frustrating. And obviously defensive tactic has a lot to do with it, but that's not only thing that has a lot to do with it. It has to do with the general feel of MCOC right now, where it's becoming less and less enjoyable and kind of a bit more tedious. And I think just as much it has to do with Kabam overdoing it with defenders. And unfortunately, the next month we are receiving another allegedly rumored rough defender. Champions randomly disabling willpower. That it's just. Here's the thing. I think with these changes, with increased difficulty, with the increased defender strength, with the increased nodes, Kabam is meaning well and it makes sense in their rational minds, but it's not working out for them because that's not what the community wants ultimately. It might be what community said they want. It might be what it's cool to say that I want to go up against the toughest defenders and stuff like that. And I have said that all the time as well, and to a degree that is that, but when there's too much of it, all of a sudden you start thinking, it's like, man, I'm not really liking this that much. And that generally has been, this previous Alliance War season. Now, obviously, we do have updates coming to Alliance War. And next season, New Nation will be trying for that top 10 without doubt. So, war videos should be coming back as well. The rewards are improved in Alliance War with the inclusion of exclusive 7-star and tier 4 alt fragments, which is good, which is again extra motivation to try harder. And hopefully that's gonna bring some, fun back in the game, some enjoyment. We'll see how we get on with that, obviously. And here's the critical thing. Obviously, we all want these game modes to do well. And for instance, I do, at the very least, I do not celebrate when something, doesn't work out. Ooh, first time awakening in Morbius. Nice. I mean, I just forgot to give him a gem. I pulled him very recently and I just forgot to give him a gem. But yeah, so that more or less was the new nation season. Oh, I still have tier 6 CCs to open here. There we go. A 10 pop. A sweet, nice, good old 10 pop. And, well, we got some. Okay, so now if I take a look at my tier 6 CC, I need to rank up a science champion. I just can't really figure out who am I going to get ranked up because I have 7 science catalysts. Can be a 6-star and can be a 7-star as well, obviously. So we're collecting Mystic Catalysts for the X Magicka season. I think, for most part, we're going to need to try and pick Mystics and Mutants from the selectors. So, yeah, which Science Champion would be good to rank up? From my 7 stars, Overseer might be an option because he's like Neutralize and Nullify immune. No? Yes, I think so. Maybe? I need to think about that. Definitely. Or I can just rank 5 a Red Guardian or Luke Cage after his buff. That could be an option too. I don't want to rank up Void. Oh wait, in science class I know whom that's gonna be Silk, duh. But yeah, anyways, I definitely have some pondering to do in terms of my rank ups now that we do know the upcoming nodes. But that was pretty much it. Unfortunately, the 4,000 Titan shards and the 7,000 whatnot shards did not quite put me over any 7-star crystal threshold. So even though technically this was a rewards opening, it wasn't like particularly fulfilling one. So I do apologize for that, but not necessarily my fault as much as it is because I'm not giving us better stuff. I'm just saying. Right. Anyways, yeah, tell me, how did you guys do this season? Whether you played it seriously, and whether you plan to play the next one with the updates to the Alliance War and improved rewards. But yeah, that said, I'm gonna catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have